Rise and shine, Soul Tribe. Happy Saturday. I'm doing this Saturday because tomorrow's Sunday and I don't know if it'll be up on time. So we're just saying hi. I'm with my son today, Cassidy. I have a special guest and we're going to talk about things we need to remember and the elements. He brought up the elements, and I think that's something that people don't hear a lot. And these are all things to help us go forward, and things that we need to know to go forward that will help us. Because there's a lot of and misinformation out there. And if people are saying something and it doesn't make sense to you, it's number one, it's not making sense because it's probably not on the same timeline you're on. Like if somebody was saying something and it sounded synthetic or it didn't resonate with me or it just wasn't downright right, I would not be able to quite understand what they are saying because it would not be in alignment. So there's a lot of disinformation out there. If you're in fear or worry or a lot of that energy, and you're attracted to other people that are giving disinformation, that are doing that type of thing, that's probably not someone that you want to be following or listening to. So, but these are steps, to get to things that we need to do to help us get us in alignment with nature, the elements, and of course the highest timeline of love and unity consciousness. So it's more flow and ease and grace and less fear, doubt, worry, concern. And the more we start taking these steps towards these things and helping each other remember and educating people on these, then the more connected we can all be in the heart, which is the goal. Because there is no separation, and people are giving you a lot of disinformation, wanting to separate us and keep us in fear and separated with all the misinformation. So we don't want to be there. It's not good for the highest good of all of humanity or anything or anyone. So here's Cassidy, and I have a question about the elements. What are the elements? Tell us a little bit about them.
Hi everyone, my name's Cassidy and I'm a teacher of the elements. The elements are earth, fire, water, air, and space. These are the 5 elements. They're the 5 platonic shapes. The geometric patterns are in everything in nature in the world. So we need to connect with fire, which is movement and dance and fitness. And then water, which is yoga and stretching the fascia. And then there's earth, which is connecting with nutrition and our minerals and our vitamins and having quality time in nature itself with Mother Earth. And then there's air, which is conscious breathing, creating that time to connect with your breath and connect with that air element. And then there's space, which is meditation and contemplation and curiosity, sitting in that space with our eyes closed and connecting with that reality that's connected to everything. So yeah, it's connecting to the basics, the roots, getting back to our roots of simplicity, but checking into each element every day, every other day, but having these weekly goals of connecting with all 5 elements, because it's very, very, very important, because each one embodies a certain universal truth. And when we unlock these universal truths, we're allowed to go deeper into self-discovery and to allow our ancient ancestors and great deities and great guides to help us in a much deeper level, instead of creating resistance and interference and blockages by not having a strong and healthy relationship with these elements. So thank you so much.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Cassidy. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to add to that, or if you can think. That was beautiful, beautifully well spoken. And that's why working with the elements is so essential to get us, and I talk about being in harmony and being in the heart, and then we have greater harmony, and we have as we work more with the elements, we have an ability to see more and feel more of the truth.
Right, through our heart. That's what I forgot to mention.
Go ahead.
You brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the elements connects us deeper in with our heart. And the heart is the infinite, expansive, safe place for awakening and unlocking our highest potential, but not through just ourselves. It's through allowing so much help around us to integrate with us. So
And
I'm
what
glad,
about
I'm
the
glad
inner
you brought up the
child?
heart.
Yeah, and the inner child also.
Yeah,
I mean,
the inner child is always in our hearts. It's never left. That's the key. But we put up these barriers of patterns that don't serve our highest self. We get in these distraction loops where we're not connecting with the elements anymore, so therefore we're not connecting with our inner child anymore, which is always in the heart. It's always in the heart. So thank you for bringing up the heart.
oh, you're welcome. Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a key part to getting back to the basics and the elements.
Right.
Is the inner child, elementary school. That's where we started with the elements. So
yes.
thank you, everyone.
Yes, we bounce things off, and that's how we help each other remember. And we want to share this with you all now, as we gather together, so we help not just ourselves as a family, but help other people remember. And this is not going to resonate with everybody, but take it slow. You really want to take it slow, because it is about being in the heart. And they provided so many things out here, in this world. Be in the world, but not of it. There's so much. There's so much here that you can do and choose from to be in the comfort zone. And, a lot of the fear-based things want to keep people in and isolated. And we need to be talking about these things and helping each other as best we're able, in the heart, because the heart is the key. And they want to just provide so many things here as temptations to control. Because once you're in fear, and they, give you all kinds of things, to take, and we could go on in layers and layers of that. It's creating. They want to create separation and take you away from the heart. So that's not what we want. We want to be able to unify and join together, and help each other in the heart through these tools and techniques that have helped us. And the intention and purpose is to give back to the community and to the service of the wildlife, nature, children, animals, innocents, elderly, and people, to help them. And even with fun things too. We keep trying to say keep it light. Keep it light. It's intense, but keeping it light as we can, as best as we can, but also staying in the heart. So there'd be more to come that's interested in techniques. We can break it down into some simple layers, and we'll get into nutrition after that. And Cassidy has some great nutrition things also that he wants to share. And you want to say anything about nutrition and anything while you're here, or and talk about nutrition? Here you go.
So out of the 5 elements, nutrition is the most complex element with the most information to it. That's why it's the foundation of the elements. So it's very important to constantly check in with the minerals and vitamins that we have in our body. Not a daily check-in, but a weekly check-in. Just making sure you're getting all the correct sources, the natural language of Earth, from the nutrition, especially the seeds, the plants, the fruits.
Getting back to roots.
Getting back to the roots, even roots itself, cinnamon, and all these barks. You want to, because we're giving these minerals and vitamins spiritual experiences. All of these minerals and vitamins are waiting for the offering into our temple to allow the iron, the magnesium, the potassium, all the B vitamins, vitamin A, all these, we give it a new light as much as they give us a new light. So that's the original language of Mother Earth, is through nutrition and through the fruits and the plants and the seeds and the barks and the roots.
Yeah, and I was feeling bogged down by don't go away yet. A lot of they have so many supplements out, and I'm getting older, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't take all these the vitamins. Oh, I need magnesium, I need calcium, I need my multivitamin, I need iron, whatever, and all these, and then it's just only like 5 of them now, but omegas, and then I'm like, well, and then starting to gag on some of them, and it's like, well, I don't know if this is right, because your body starts telling you, no, you don't need to be taking all these supplements. There's other things, right, that you don't
Right.
can compensate.
Right. Well, I just had a friend actually go to the hospital because they were taking like 30 plus supplements. Supplements is still something that is processed. I am a firm believer of, a multivitamin, but even that, these supplements shouldn't be a shortcut to actually receiving true minerals and vitamins from whole, raw, plant-based sources from Mother Earth. That's, again, the original language. So if you're taking more supplements than you are checking in with these fruits and these seeds and these roots and these plants, then we need to kind of take a step back and remember that there needs to be a balance with the supplements and the whole raw plant-based diets, even cooked too. I mean, rice and lentils, all these warm cooked food. Lentils are one of the most nutritious things on the planet. Sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, it's all these. You notice the pattern where it tends to be these micro sources that are packed with the most nutrients. So we're shifting from this micro dense nutrition based diet to now more of a micro based nutrition based diet, because it is moringa, sunflower seeds, the leaves, all these have the most nutrients in it.
Right.
So
Pumpkin, sunflower, sesame.
yeah, I mean, rice, lentils, and sunflower seeds with coconut oil with some greens is one of the most nutritious meals you can ever have.
And Cassidy's got a great recipe for that.
Got a
It's
great
just
recipe
so delicious.
that we want to teach the kids.
Yeah, and the kids.
And get them inspired, because you feel it instantaneously when you're getting these true sources of nutrients from Earth. You feel instantly. Lentils have pretty much every B vitamin. Get the sunflower seeds, you pretty much get every mineral.
Everyone loves it. Even the wildlife. I mean, it's all in alignment.
Right.
Yeah. It's beautiful. And we were just doing, as we just moved and were able to have a solid foundation, we were doing the RV life for a while and had no electricity. So we were living basically on solar. So it was challenging. But it was, gives you so much more gratitude when you come out of it, and you feel a great accomplishment for, giving gifts back to humanity to help and other people. So we're healing, resting, ready to go forward with a lot of great things to help people. And we just started doing, medical medium has always been one of our favorites of our family for years and years now. And, don't forget about the celery juice. The celery juicing is just, and then he has a detox smoothie. It's for a lot of brain fog and things from a lot of chemicals and toxins that we get daily, which is just amazing. And the minute you get it, your body feels energized and you start feeling these wonderful things. And it's really a blessing, and it's really a gift to be doing all these sort of things, as well as just being so thankful for all the people out there that give so much as well, and connecting. We're all in the heart together. So getting back to PM Gregory and the 11 o'clock, be there on Sundays, 11 a.m., 7 p.m., but not only Sundays. We're doing the prayer and meditation every day, imagining all the children, wildlife, people of innocence. We're all holding hearts, and we're here to help one another with the truth and the light of the truth. Because there's a lot of disinformation, out there confusing people. If you want clarity, you have to get still. And we're here at this lake, which is the perfect spot to get still. I was visiting the ocean on Thanksgiving and feeding my squirrel friends, and it was I have never seen it so still. It was just so gorgeous. And if you want clarity, that's where we need to be, is in the heart and still. And you'll always have the answers, and you'll always have the truth. If there's a lot of hopping around and movements and bouncing, and you're getting information from sources that are not aligned, and they are toxic, and they're not able to be quiet and still, in the heart, and give you good, there's going to be confusion, there's going to be disinformation. It's going to be putting other people in kind of like off the wrong course. So once again, be wise on, maybe who you're following is right for a time, but and as you start to do a few of the techniques and the heart becomes more open, the soul becomes more peaceful, the mind clear, and nature always gives to us. You're able to know, but just intuitively, the truth from the lies, the disinformation from the truth. Because we're on an organic timeline in alignment with Gaia and the planet and nature, and we want to connect with those souls in the heart, and there's so many, and it's so beautiful to see all the good work that people are doing with compassion and humility, and I'm just so thankful to connect with you all. And on the other hand, there's a lot spreading, disinformation that want to do a lot of harmful things to wildlife, which is ultimately doing harm to nature and overbuilding, which is ultimately doing harm to the wildlife, the animals, our children, our future generations, and us. There's a lot of things they're doing. So cut the poisons, cut the toxins out. You don't need to spread them. You don't need to spray. You don't need to kill the mice. You don't need to kill the rats with poisons. It's affecting the owls, which are then, we need them for the ecosystem. And it's kind of just getting people to wake up, saying, look, this is the BS they've been feeding us in the old systems for a long time. Now look what it's doing. Look what it's done. Look what it's doing. And we don't want to repeat. The old system can't come into the new. This planet is ascending into light. And the old patterns of the old ways that are outdated systems that are just killing and slaughtering of animals and harming nature and the ecosystems and the poisons, these are not coming into the future of our children and what they're going to teach their children. We don't need them. We don't need any of that. I just fill garbage bags up from what they left from where we just relocated, and garbage bags of stuff. It's just just don't need all that. And it's not, please don't. It's not good for people getting cancer from a lot of the poisons that they sell and the toxins, hurting the animals, the ecosystem, and giving people cancer. So anyways, it was a delight to have Cassidy speak today, and I'm so thankful Jeremiah's upcoming. And just know that we're in the heart together, and it's so important that I hold my heart every day. I do my meditations in the morning and evening, and I'm sending love to all the innocents and the animals, and the best I can to take action and inform people. And it's really all we can do, but we do need to speak up and take action. It's fine to be on the internet and, be sending love and speaking the truth and this or that, but it can also be an endless loop. So we do need to speak up, but we also need to balance it. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. We need to keep it balanced and grounded, and also get out here and take action and find people. My intention is to connect with like-minded souls too, who have the same passions. Like, what are your passions? What makes you happy? What brings you joy? What are you seeing in your area, in your family, in your environment, the world that doesn't align with you, that hurts you, that is wrong? The golden rule, do unto others as you want done unto you. We were just in Home Depot, and the kid said, I hadn't heard that in forever. And everywhere you go, if you bring that up, someone will say, I haven't heard that in forever. We heard that in like kindergarten or first grade. Let's not forget. We're all trying our best. I'm not saying anybody's perfect or this or that. No, we don't want to be perfect. It's messy. The journey's messy. Okay? We've been messier. I've posted myself looking like I just walked out of And you know what? It's authentic. It's real. The journey is real, and it doesn't matter what you look like or how much you got or how good you're looking or how much money you got and whatever else you're doing on Black Friday. I don't know. It's not about that. It's not about all that. What's about is what are we in the heart, and are we giving back with our gifts to help accelerate and lift ourselves, humanity, and other people in the light of truth? Are we giving back? And is this the light of truth? Are we guiding people to the highest, to their highest timeline of truth and love, compassion, kindness, authenticity, integrity, virtues, and values? And if you're listening to anybody who's not in alignment with that, then you need to really give it a reality check, because you could be being misled very easily. But everybody's going at the pace they can, so we have compassion. So know your love, soul tribe. Let's just hold our hearts, sending this love to all wildlife, protecting them, children, innocents, animals, our families, our communities. Let's get out there in the communities and connect with people, talk about things, and take steps towards making our lives and the lives of those around us a better place in the heart, with more love and compassion, and doing no harm, leaving no trace, and just appreciating this why we have it, because none of us are getting any younger, I'll tell you that much. So it's just appreciating, and the older you get, you do. When I was younger, I was running all over the place, so it takes time, I get it. But it's nice to be older, and it's nice to be here at this, although the aches and pains are becoming more and more. There's also a higher level of appreciation, and thankfulness and gratitude. What are you grateful for? If we don't have gratitude, how can we appreciate anything? If we're not grateful for what we have, how can we appreciate anything that we get? So we need to remember that. Sometimes it takes a lot of hard lessons and hardships to make people grateful. And that is a blessing. It's not a curse, it's a blessing. Because if you have a lot of abundance, a lot you don't know what to do with, and you're still in fear and unhappy, and you have a lot, well, there's a solution. Give back. Give back. There's so many wildlife situations that need it, the land that we need to protect. There's so many children, the nutrition, the elderly, communities, so many causes all over the world that need your help and your love now more than ever. Until all those in office that are not in the heart and on the synthetic timeline of domination, control, destroying, causing separation and fear, they'll be removed. Their destiny is to fall. As we rise in the heart and we rise in love, this is our greatest power, and don't forget it. You're not alone, and you are loved, and we're all in this together. Okay? So be there, be square, 11 a.m., 7 p.m., all day, every day. And thank you for listening, and thank you for showing up and having the patience to listen to this long video. I didn't realize it was going to be so long, but I did want to make a point at doing this because it's important. It's of value. And if I get up here and there's something of not of value, then I won't even do a video. Or if I'm not feeling, 100%. But know you're loved, and let's just keep it going together. The heart is our biggest power. Our love is our biggest power. And just know you're loved. We got this. Peace, love, and a whole lot of light.